explosions like these are not common, but firefighters do have to train for explosions and building collapses.
Dan Tyke from Northshore Fire joining us live in the newsroom to talk more about what goes into an operation of this size. Let's start by talking about the size of the gas line here. This is a 4-inch gas line, we're told, was broken last night. How big is that?
It's tough to say. I mean, different gas lines carry different amounts of pressure behind them, and kind of where they go after that is what's really important. 4 inches that's a pretty significant sized main that's carrying probably some pretty high pressure gas with it.
Dan, let's talk about the training. How often and frequently do you have to train for these scenarios?
Training is ongoing. We work locally very closely with We Energies. We have them in, usually try to get them in annually to provide some training. There's not a lot that changes with gas and how they operate, but it's definitely good to have a refresher and really give us an awareness, because it's something we commonly go on and sometimes can get a little bit, I don't want to say complacent, but when you're going on them frequently, you start to think that it's commonplace, and we definitely always want to be on alert for something like this. One
of the things we heard them working through last night was beyond the break in that gas main, gas leaked and it got into like sewer pipes and other things. How do you walk through those steps of, let's do this first, let's do that, to make sure that you're staying in step with or ahead of a gas leak like that?
That's one of the challenges, probably one of the biggest concerns we face. Well, we can smell gas above the surface. It's always the challenge to find out where it's going below. We rely heavily on monitoring equipment we have. We Energies has the ability to kind of follow those and hone in on where those leaks are. But gas is lighter than air and definitely wants to follow the path of least resistance. And whether that's a sewer or along the dirt path, underneath a road or underneath grass, where we above surface aren't able to smell what they put in with it.
And Dan, really this is a reminder that we all need to thank you, first responders, firefighters, police officers, for all of the hard work you do, because you really do put your lives on the lines for us every day. So we do appreciate it.
Thank you. Our thoughts are definitely with all those in Sun Prairie, especially our peers in the fire department.
Yeah, tough day. Dan Tyke from the Northshore Fire Department, thank you very much.